drinks.
20 facts.
So let's talk America. So my first drink, and this isn't going to make a sense for a lot of reasons, is a cup of coffee.
A cup of Joe.
A cup of Joe. Because who thinks about America without thinking about coffee? We're not even in the top 10 amount of people who drink coffee in the world. Like countries around the world, America's not even top 10.
I don't understand. What do you mean? Like top people that consume it? Like we don't consume as much as other
We
countries?
don't consume as much, which is shocking to me because I'm like, oh, we drink, 3.1 glasses of coffee or cups of coffee every day.
Very
Specific. But we're not even in top people who drink coffee. Wait, this is a little attaché, a little add-on. Cup of Joe comes from, so when Prohibition was happening, the Navy cut off all the sailors from drinking. Joseph Daniels was the name of the guy who supposedly cut them off from drinking. So a cup of Joe was like an insult. It was like, great, I'm just gonna have a cup of Joe because that was the strongest drink that they could have because they weren't allowed alcohol. Cup of Joe.
Okay, I have a fact about America.
Yes.
But it seems really basic in comparison to everything that you just spewed out.
I'm so excited.
Did you know that the Statue of Liberty isn't actually in New York?
What? No.
Because you take the ferry to it? It's not actually in New York. It's technically in Jersey City, New Jersey.
But that's like what New York is known for. Didn't the Statue of Liberty not even come from?
It came from France.
Came from France.
Yeah.
The French. It's always the French. You knew it.
Oh no.
That's wild.
But since we're speaking of the French, I'm gonna go move on to my drink. Our next drink of choice.
This is everything America, by the way. But this French.
Anyway, no, I'll explain why.
Okay.
I'll explain why what France has to do with this.
Okay.
Bloody Mary. It's an American
Did you
classic.
make this?
I did, but there's no Worcestershire sauce in it.
It's one of my favorite drinks.
So the Bloody Mary was invented by a bartender. I'm gonna mess up his name. His name was Fernand Pichot. And he technically was French, but he started making it in a Paris bar called Harry's New York Bar. And then he took it with him to New York, and sophisticated New Yorkers were like, it's bland. At that point he added Tabasco sauce, lemon, the Worcestershire took off, and from then on it was an American classic, the Bloody Mary.
Everything comes back to the French. What does this mean? What does it mean? Okay, well done. Thanks. Bloody Mary. From France to New York to LA. Cheers.
Cheers.
Okay, I got an interesting fact that goes with Bloody Marys. You know how when you think of Americans, you think of burgers and fries. We actually, as Americans, prefer pizza to burgers. 100 acres of pizza are served every day in America. I don't even know what that means in miles, but it seems like a vast amount of pizza that we're consuming as Americans every single day. And it's preferred to burgers. Like Americans would rather eat a pizza than eat a burger. This is the most American of them all American. My next drink, Budweiser, right? Who doesn't? When I think of America, I think of
Budweiser.
Budweiser, but we didn't drink this in high school. I don't know, we were drinking some weird stuff in high school. It wasn't as classy.
But this is a classic American beer.
You go to a football game, you drink a Budweiser, you eat a hot dog. Yeah. This is it. Cheers. Tell me what you think. It's not good.
I've never liked Budweiser.
Okay, well, let me tell you where it's from. So, none of our drinks originated in America, really, it seems like. So this German guy came over. No, he really did. In 1876, and he went to Missouri. And his whole approach was to create a Bohemian style. Bohemian? What's the south of Germany? Bavarian. Wait, what's Bohemian?
Bohemian is
Bohemian. That's not it. His whole approach was to create a Bavarian, because that's southern Germany. Oh my God. All over the map. Type of lager.
Sure, let's just keep cheersing.
Cheers.
You know what I say? I don't
it's
like
not that
this,
bad. It could grow on me. I like a weedier.
What's it called when you keep going back even though you don't like it?
That's called a marriage.
That's really sad.
I know, I didn't mean it. I
sad
enjoy
story. I was gonna tell you a fact about America. You gave me a beer fact.
Yeah, but you said you keep going back when you don't like it.
Oh yeah. When I'm not gonna do it again. When you know when you like taste something and you're like, yeah, I don't like it, but then if you have a little bit more, you're like, oh, actually, it grows on you. It has like there's a word for it.
It's growing on you.
Yeah, but there's a word for it.
Umami.
That was not the word. I don't even know what that means.
That is a taste bud.
Umami?
Umami is the taste in your buds.
Really? Are you joking?
No, like certain spots on your tongue that taste different things, like salty, sweet. Umami is the. It's a weird one. I don't actually know much about that, but
cheers again. Did you know that Christmas was illegal in the U.S.?
No.
Yeah, so Christmas was illegal until 1836 because it was believed to be an ancient pagan holiday.
Wait, no Santa?
No.
That's crazy. So you couldn't celebrate Christmas. That's nuts.
Yeah. We're mixing it up.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
Jack
gosh.
Daniels.
No.
It's a Tennessee whiskey. Technically, it's a bourbon. Now, Jack Daniels, before we shoot these babies, Jack Daniels was invented by a guy named Jasper Newton Daniel.
Ooh.
And they called him Jack Daniel.
Oh, yeah.
Jasper Newton Daniel, it says that he had learned distillery from a guy. And then there's like this like secret, not secret anymore, but like this, the underground story that he actually learned how to properly distill whiskey from a slave named, his name was Nearest Green. I'm not going to say that right. But this guy is the first like African American distiller to be on record in the U.S.
No way.
And he actually taught him how to do it. So Jack Daniels.
This is going to be hard for me for many reasons.
Are we having a story time?
Well, here's the thing. When I was in high school, I had a moment with Jack Daniels. Wait, but here's the thing. I have not drank in it since I was 16 at the county fair in high school because I was violently ill. This is the smell. I can't.
Okay.
My eyes are watering.
Plug your nose or don't.
I just can't.
Cheers.
Oh, Lord.
Oh, my God.
It brings me right back to the outside of a tent. This is so disgusting. Speaking of America, I have a really good American fact. America. Everybody's familiar with the American flag. We fly it everywhere. I guess we're like one of the only countries in the world that flies our flag everywhere.
What's flying your flag mean? Like a kite?
No. We put our flags out, right? It's not
we
like
stick
the
them
act
up.
of like
And
patriot.
Yeah. Outside of the house.
Hey.
We're very, we have a lot of patriotic. I was going to say prideful, but no, it's patriotism.
There could be some pride issues as well. Our flag was created by a high school student in 1958, this kid, Robert G. Heft, right? It was some sort of assignment competition in school. So the assignment was to make a flag, and he makes the American flag. And his teacher gives him a B- because he's like, it's not that good. But if Congress likes it, then I'll bump your grade up. And sure enough, Congress likes it. And that's why we have the flag, because a high school student made it. So there's 50 stars and 13 stripes for the 13 colonies.
You knew this? I actually
left Britain.
Well, I don't understand why they accepted a high school student's flag design. Like, why didn't they bring in
like real people?
Flag designer?
Not that he wasn't real.
It's already gone to my head though.
It's gone to mine.
It's in the head.
In the head.
That's the you made that up.
All right, so we're just gonna get right into it. We are doing Fireball. Woo! This is originally a Canadian whiskey. Fireball is known as a cinnamon whiskey, which is funny because right, like all our drinks are like from somebody from somewhere else, or they started somewhere else. But the Sazerac company, which is a U.S. company, did buy them out in the late 1980s. So technically it's American now. Okay, I like it. It smells like Christmas.
I love cinnamon. I'm really concerned. I drink too much of the Jack.
I keep sticking it on my nose. This reminds me of the smell of like those little candy balls. Do you remember the candy balls that are cinnamon?
Are they the Red Hots?
Yeah, Red Hots! Oh! It's good, but it's a little weird.
See, this is
so much better than Jack. Jack is
This doesn't taste alcoholic to me.
Yeah.
Which is how I know I've had too much Jack.
It's true.
This is delicious.
And it's not nutritious.
Don't let us drink this all. Oh no.
to
Cheers
down,
again, one more
up the
time.
thing, down the loop. What is it? Hoop de hoop.
Up the hill, down the hill.
Up the
Doop de doo
But
doo.
isn't there a thing
No.
where you go up the ding, down the doo, up the ding, down the
Okay, wait. I have a fact for you.
doo? Okay, give it to me.
So we're both from California originally.
What's true?
That's a fact. So we have a California state flag, right? So just our state has a flag,
Okay, I knew that.
right? And on the flag is a grizzly bear.
Oh, yeah.
But grizzly bears have been extinct here. I can't say the word.
They've been extincted.
They've been extinct here, and
Oh,
I've had
really?
too much Fireball to remember the date. It's been like 100 years, guys. I think it was late 1800s.
Hunting?
They either captured them
Yeah.
or killed them.
Oh.
And now our like state flag, our grizzly bear. We don't have any grizzly bears here.
That's really sad. We do have black bears.
We have bears, but like our state bear doesn't exist here.
Yeah.
I'm gonna screw us up.
Ooh,
Big time.
you with the screw.
Big time. Because I'm introducing wine to the table. So why have I picked wine as a American drink?
I don't know.
Probably
French.
Really good question. But wine now is extremely popular in the US, right? I'm gonna
No, I
open
didn't
this
know
while
that.
I talk. That's squeaky. Over 90% of the wine
Yeah.
consumed in America
Gosh, that's a percentage.
comes from California.
Comes
Where-
from California.
Comes from California
How
because we have
interesting.
so many vineyards.
Because we have grapes. It's a good
And
climate for.
It's a very. I'm not going to give you a lot. I'm going to give you
No.
a taster.
Oh.
This is just another little fact.
Cut
This
off.
is my favorite wine from Trader Joe's.
Oh.
Malbec.
Oh, it's robust.
It's robust. It's
Right.
very nice with a spaghetti,
It's a night. What?
but it's also cheap.
Bodega Paradiso. Malbec.
Yeah, that's
it
what it's
sounds
called.
French.
Bodega No, it's California. Look. Oh.
California.
It says product of Chile. Wait, I'm confused.
It's okay.
No, California.
Central Valley of
Yeah.
Chile. Okay, cheers. That's nice. It's probably because it's Chilean. My fact. I have a fact now.
Oh.
This is crazy. Okay. America doesn't have an official language.
English.
No, dude. Okay, here's the thing. We all speak English for the most part. Some of us better than others.
But
There's no, at the federal level, there's no English language.
No.
Yeah, 100%.
No.
We are not.
I
we don't-
refuse your
We're not
fact.
an English-speaking nation at a federal level.
Is that because we have so many people from so many other places? Obviously, like California, I grew up,
Yeah.
right, being surrounded by Spanish speakers.
Yeah.
I don't speak a lot of
It's
Spanish.
the second language
But
spoken. And it's
Spanish.
and it's the most taught in school. Well, obviously they teach English, but it's the most second taught
Yeah.
language in school is Spanish. And it's like almost 50% speak Spanish. But as far as like legislature goes, at the national level, we don't speak English. We don't speak any language.
You don't have a language.
We don't have a language.
Just a look over? No, when you they've just
Going
drilled
down a
on
hill. We gotta
a
cut
look
it.
over. What's it called when someone like whoops.
It
It was an
passes.
oops. It was an oops.
Oversight.
It's oh my god, it's an
No,
oversight.
that
That's
was
an oversight.
It was an oops. This next drink is one very close to my heart because I grew up drinking this drink on occasion. Root beer.
I actually love
Which
root
one do you
beer.
want? Interesting thing about root beer is that the most of the world considers root beer a medicinal sort of drink. Like nobody's drinking root beer in their right mind because it tastes like medicine to them. Yeah, 100%.
No.
Also in 1875, right around the time Budweiser came about, a pharmacist was mixing up stuff and he came up with root beer. He added sassafras and like winter mint and all this stuff together and made root beer, a pharmacist. So when people say it tastes like medicine, like it kind of makes sense because of the fact that a pharmacist made it. Cheers.
Cheers. I've never thought root beer tastes like medicine.
I love it. It's so close to my heart.
It reminds me of being a kid. Why are you switching?
Well, I don't know. Maybe it's different.
I like that
this
one.
better.
Wow. This is probably my favorite fact I've recently learned about America.
Okay.
There's a town in Pennsylvania.
Yep.
I believe it's pronounced Centralia,
Oh.
and it has been on fire for
What?
57 years.
What?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
So it's a mining town, and a fire started in the mines.
Yeah.
It just took control, and they were never able to put it out because they could never find the source of it. They couldn't figure out if it was in one mine or multiple places, and it ended up, obviously the town had to evacuate. They had paid people to move, like, and it's still like you can see smoke coming up from like the ground. It's like they can't put it out. It's a permanent fire.
Pennsylvania?
In Pennsylvania.
For 50 years.
57 years.
57 years.
As of like 2 months ago, it was like 57
and it's under
years.
an underground
It's
fire?
all underground, yeah. Because it's in all the mines.
That's so weird. Are they still mining, you think? No, they can't mine with the fire.
No.
Okay, but this is my question is why, like, fire needs fuel to burn, right? So.
Yeah, but there's coal in the mine.
Oh.
It's all.
And with fuel. I forgot what mining was for a minute. It's been a while since we've been miners.
Listen, this is my next drink. Okay. I think this is super American. It's a slang term. A slang term for high proof distilled spirit. It's moonshine.
No!
Look at
this is so cute.
I know. We have
that
two
is
different.
so cute. I have apple pie. Oh my gosh.
I have hunch punch. Moonshine, you know, Tennessee moonshine. It became a thing, obviously, during Prohibition when you weren't allowed alcohol, so they made it.
And what is this distilled from? Because I feel like this is our version of everybody has like a liquor they illegally
everybody has a moonshine.
Distill. Yeah.
Yeah.
But like depending on where you are in the world, it's like
Schwinka.
Like fruit, like Schwinka.
I love Schwinka.
Schwinka and Schwinka. Schlinka?
Schlinka?
Schwinka.
And Schwinka.
Schwinka and something Schwinka. They're Romanian versions of moonshine, but they distill it.
But you can make them in your kitchen.
Yeah, at home with like prunes and apples.
Yeah.
It's usually fruit, but I think this is wheat, right?
I think this is a wheat or a corn. This might be a corn.
Oh,
shit. This smells like cough medicine.
It does smell like Robitussin.
What's yours?
I don't know. It smells very.
It's very mild. It smells, okay. All right. Cheers.
This reminds me
To the
of the
moonshine. Oh fuck.
It tastes like apple pie.
Mine tastes like really alcoholized Kool-Aid.
Alcoholized? That's not a word. It just tastes like Kool-Aid. So Kool-Aid is also an American beverage.
Kool-Aid was on our list, but it got erased for some alcohol.
And Kool-Aid was a powdery substance that you would mix into water, and it was just sugar and coloring. And there was this big punch bowl that used to in the commercials punch. That's kind of funny. Punch through walls, and he used to be like, "Oh yeah, Kool-Aid." Okay. And that's what that tastes like.
Stop it. Oh, right here. It's
This
from
is not
corn.
bad. It's from corn. So if you are an American and you have a $10 bill and no debt, you are wealthier than 25% of Americans.
Wow.
Yeah. $10, and that means you just are worth $10, right?
Yeah.
Then you're wealthier than 25% of Americans. That's sad. That's a reflection on our society as a whole.
We have a lot of debt.
That's true.
It's easy to accumulate debt in the U.S.
Yeah, trillions, evidently.
Student loans, credit cards.
Yeah.
It builds up.
It builds.
Thanks for the really depressing fact.
We are on to my drink, which is the classic martini. What? Martini is also very commonly known as like an American drink and popularly drank worldwide. But the origins of the martini are really muddled. It's gin. Traditional. As James Bond said, shaken, not stirred.
It's dirty, right?
It's dirty.
Because it has an olive?
It has dirty. Well, so if it's dirty, you add olive juice to it. And then you can have it shaken or stirred. But traditionally, the martini was a gin martini with vermouth. And now, this I didn't know. Now people drink martinis, and usually people drink vodka martinis because gin is totally not cool anymore. But people drink it with vodka now, and it's called a kangaroo.
What?
And I think now if you order out in America, people will just think bartenders will assume you want vodka.
If you're in another country, you would ask for a kangaroo.
I guess, yeah, that's like the name of it. It's like a kangaroo martini.
I'm gonna go somewhere and ask for a kangaroo.
I know.
And see what happens.
I know, but it's a very like iconic
martini.
Yeah, the martini.
Well, listen, I'm going to give you my last American fact.
Okay.
This is all I'm going to say, okay? This is it. In Michigan,
Michigan.
the state of Michigan,
Yep.
you can obtain a unicorn hunting license.
What?
Really. Well, they have the Unicorn Hunters was like established in the 1970s.
What?
And yet, no joke. And you can go there, and if you want to get a hunting license for unicorns, you can go get a unicorn hunting license.
They have unicorns?
They actually, I don't think. I mean,
That's my
let's
question.
be honest. They don't have unicorns, right? Some people believe they do. I'm gonna end now with a drink.
Oh yeah.
This is the drink of your teen years, I think. When you're like, ooh, alcohol. Oh my God, yeah, I want a drink. And then somebody's like, Smirnoff Ice.
Oh my God.
To the party. You know when this came out? 1999.
1999.
1999. That's why when we were growing up, it was like...
It feels very Russian to me.
Well, because Smirnoff is a Russian vodka.
That's what it is.
But
Smirnoff
Smirnoff Ice is not made with vodka.
No.
It is a malt beverage. It's
What?
distilled. It's closer to beer.
Beer?
It's closer to beer than vodka.
Twist off. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, it smells like Sprite.
Cheers. It doesn't even taste like alcohol. It tastes like a citrusy drink.
I think the first time I drank heavily as an underage child, which is 18 in America, 21. I don't even know
21 in America.
But this tastes like Sprite. This literally, or Squirt.
Or Squirt.
Squirt.
I
Such
love
a weird
Squirt.
name.
No, I love Squirt.
This should be a word of warning, really, because the Library of Congress of America keeps every single tweet ever tweeted in a file.
What?
They store it. I don't know if it's in a file, but like they keep every single tweet. This is what confused me about this. Like I have a Twitter. I have a Twitter. I don't know how it works. I once reposted animal videos on it, but don't get it, right? At all. I don't know why they would be saving this much tweets, but they
Twitter
are.
can get controversial. I know a lot about somebody from their Twitter.
Can you really?
For sure. People who are actually active on Twitter.
Oh, you mean because they're just habitually writing things?
About their life, about what they like, about politics. 100%.
Like,
Look on
I'm
Twitter.
angry, I'm tired, I'm sad. They're saying that much personal stuff.
100%.
Wow.
So watch what you tweet.
Tweet safely.
Good job.
Cheers.
When you
Cheers.
drink.
Shake it well. Keep it dry. Kind of live. Bye-bye, moonshine. Oh, I'm not classy at all. Cheers.
I'm into it.
I'm into it.